Hey guys, this is TriForce+1 and welcome to my next Let's Play adventure, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess! Alright, this is going to be a great and fun and amazing experience to be playing this game, one of my favorite Zelda games ever. As you can see here, I have one completed quest log here, and then another one that's actually going to be my practice file. So yes, I'm going to be doing a practice file for this LP, but obviously I'm going to start my new one just as is. You know what, I'm just going to go ahead and put Link as my name, just because of the character synonymous, as well as Epona. Just go ahead and keep all those names good and nice and together and stuff. And we are about to begin our journey with this cute cutscene. It's not really cute, it just looks really great. Tell me, do you ever feel a strange sadness as dusk falls? They say it's the only time when our world intersects with theirs. The only time we can feel the lingering regrets of spirits who have left our world. That is why loneliness always pervades the hour of twilight. But enough talk of sadness. I have a favor to ask of you, Link. I was supposed to deliver something in the royal family of Hyrule the day after tomorrow. Yes, it was a task set to me by the mayor, but would you go in my stead? You have never been to Hyrule, right? In the kingdom of Hyrule there is a great castle, and around it is a castle town, a community far bigger than our little village. And far bigger than Hyrule is the rest of the world the gods created. You should look upon it with all your own eyes. It's getting late. We should head back to the village. I will talk to the mayor about this matter. So as you can plainly see, Twilight Princess looks really amazing. I mean, for GameCube standards, it looks really good. Very realistic feel to it, obviously. The colors are just so... they're not like popping out and bright and colorful, they're just so mellow and just... so beautiful. Now, I know that there have been past Let's Plays by like hundreds of people, so I was like, hey, you know what, I might as well throw my hat into the ring as well, you know. Put my little spin on things, so to speak. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. But again, of course, obviously, most Zelda games are going to start out really slow and boring, of course, but it doesn't matter, because it's going to pick up pace like really quickly, especially with this game, because after maybe like the first or second dungeon, it starts to really pick up the pace, which is really nice. And Russell, that's the guy, that's his name, he's going to have to leave us. That's our mentor for now, so far, and he's just going to go home. And for some reason, I feel so bad that Link lives in the outskirts of the village, because this is his house, and then everyone else lives in the village, except for Link, which sucks. So, whatever. I feel he's been outcast from the society of the village. And who's that little lady? Did she just steal our horse? Hey, Link! You there? Yeah, man, what's up? Good morning. Or good evening, I guess. Do you mind helping me herd the goats? They ain't listened to me lately. Okay, fine. Might as well. I'm gonna do everything. And then he notices our horse is gone. Huh? What the? Hey, where's Epona? Epona. So we're going to have to go get our horse first. But before we do that, I might as well go ahead and introduce the controls, now that we can play as Link here. So on the top right is our button layout over there. So you can use your A button, which is your action button, to do a bevy of things. Right now we can roll. When you go approach people, you can talk to them. If you approach certain items here, you can pick up rocks and stuff like that, which is really nice. So A is your basic action button. Then B is your sword button, but we don't have any sword to use it, so unfortunately that's not going to be any available or any of use to us right now. And then the Y and X buttons are your special item slots, and then the Z button we'll talk about much later on. So anyway, let's go ahead and talk about the heads-up display. So the top left there, you can see our heart meter, I suppose. That's our life, basically. The map is sort of like in the leftish area, but it mostly will take up the bottom left corner. The bottom right is our currency, and as you can see I have one, which is rupees in this game. Now there have been many different colored rupees throughout the game, throughout the series actually, that are all different values. And we're just going to go ahead and go this way. And I'm going to talk about more of the controls right here in my hand, which you can't see because it's off camera. It is off camera. And as you can see there, the map obviously changes depending on the location of where you are. And let's see, control stick is to move, obviously. L button is to actually, you can either center it right behind Link, or if you see an arrow in front of an enemy or an ally, you can press the L button to lock on. That is called L targeting, which was introduced in Ocarina of Time, the first 3D Zelda game. And the R button is used for something else, used for different applications of things, I suppose. And the C stick is to move the camera around like this, or if you press C up, you can actually go into first person view, which is really cool. You have inverted controls looking up and down, which sucks, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's keep going, see if we can find our horsey horse. She should be right over here with this girl. We don't even know her name yet. And throughout most of the cutscenes, I'll probably be quiet because the music was beautiful. The scenery is beautiful. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Oh, hi, Link. I washed Epona for you. Oh, thanks. How kind of you. There's the thankful smile. Oh, Link, you playboy, you. Anyway, we get to talk to here, this girl. Epona is a girl too, so you have to treat her like one too. Oh, but listen, could you do something for me? Can you use a piece of grass to play that song for me? You know, the one that Epona likes? And she's talking about this one right here, the ones that are shaped like horseshoes. You just pick one up by pressing A, and press A again to play Epona's song, a very well-known song in the Zelda universe. That will actually be useful to call Epona anywhere you are, wherever you can find these horseshoe weed, I guess they're called. Anyway, so now we have Epona right here. I guess I can practice a little bit of riding her. So you use the control stick again to move, obviously. And you see these spurs at the bottom of the screen there. That actually indicates your speed. So whenever you want to go speed up, you can just press A to dash, and you'll use up a spur, and obviously you have 6 dashes left. You can always slowly let them regenerate, or if you use all 6 of them, then they will you will definitely lose a lot of speed, but they will regenerate very slowly. Another thing that you can do is when you stop, you can do this thing. I don't even know what it's called because I don't ride horses very often. To dismount, you just have to be still and press A. Or a quick, cool way to dismount and actually mount Epona is if you are behind her, you can actually get a quick mount and get a extra boost of speed, which is really nice. And I guess in the next screen I'll show you how to dismount in a cool way. You just let her run and hold R, and you can dismount and just do a cool little backflip there, which is really cool. So very nice. Anyway, let's go to the village and round up those goats in the farm. And let's get this story cracking. I know it's a bit of a slow part since this is the very beginning of the Zelda game, but again, just bear with me, it will get exciting later on. So here we are in Ordon Village, the beginning village of this game. Your typical, you know, quiet, you know, laid back, relaxed, nothing's going on kind of village. You know, it's a farming village, I suppose. I don't know exactly what they harvest. I guess the goat meat, or because I don't see any farming equipment or anything like that. We could explore the village right now, but we will leave that for the next part because there's a lot of exploring that we can do, and we have a lot of time on our hands. But we won't be doing that in the next part, in this part. So we'll do that in the next part. But right now, we're just gonna go into the farm here and round up the goats. Very nice sunset, I would have to say, going into this part. So as you can see here, the goats are just, you know, lazing about, eating grass. These are the cool goats, man. These are the coolest goats I've ever seen because they have like hopefully you didn't hear my stomach growling. You can see the goats' heads. They are like circular in a way, which is really cool. But yeah, very nice open field here. I like the environment of Twilight Princess. It looks very open, but some places can be deceiving, and they're actually more closed than they look. So let's talk to this guy. Sorry to get you over here in such a hurry, Link. These guys have been awful skittish lately. They won't listen to a word I say. Sorry your ass, bud, but how's about you and Epona herding to the barn real quick? We ain't got much time, so you think you can do it for me? Yeah, sure. No problemo. So let's do it! Let's round them up. Much obliged there, bud. Okay, then. Go on and herd these little scamps in the barn for me. Yeehaw! Let's get it on! Anyway, that was kind of lame. Alright, so what you want to do is just, if you ever herded before, I don't know if you have, just, you know, go around, grab the goats. You can press A to whoop to, you know, make them go in faster or just run faster. Which is really easy. So I already got 6 in there. There's actually going to be a little mini game later on that you will, if you do it properly in the right amount of time, then you will actually be rewarded with something very special. We'll probably do that later on. I'm going to talk about all the items that you can collect. Obviously, this game is very big on collecting. There's this one goat right here. Get back here, you little jerk. So after this last goat, I'm probably going to talk to you guys about the pause menu, which I haven't showed yet, which sucks. But I'll show that right after this. Well, not right after this, because I still have a few things left to do in the farm, like a little farm boy that I am. Link, Epona, much obliged to both of y'all. I can cover everything tomorrow without having to trouble you, so just sit back and relax, bud. Alright, cool. Oh, but how about today? Want to practice with the fences? Just wait a spell, bud. I'll get them fences set up. And this is just a quick little tutorial about how to jump fences. Basically, you just have to get Epona to pick up her speed, and once she has enough speed that she can jump over certain walls and fences, just like so. Very simple. All you have to do is just hit a speed boost just before you run into the wall. And looks like we finished our first little section here because they're going to ask us to save. And yes, we do want to save because we're awesome like that. So let's go ahead and put our save time in. It is 11 minutes, not too bad. And again, they're going to remind us that you can save at any time, which is really nice. I like that addition that you can... I'm going to show you when we get to the pause menu upon finishing this cutscene. And here we get introduced to 3 little dudes. Well, 2 little dudes and 1 little dudette. Hey, wake up, Link! It's morning already! And we are finally in our house, which is really nice. Quaint little place. Apparently I sleep here, no bed, which sucks. I mean, of course, as a farm boy, you don't really get much of a luxury here. But anyway, again, Link being a loner. So, I guess I can talk about little menus here. Mini menus, such as the items menu, you just press up on the D-pad. Right now, we don't have any items in our possession, so we can't do anything. Map, you can just close it with the left D-pad, but you can open it up again. If you press it right on the map again, you can just open up to see the province you're in, as well as, see, this is all of Hyrule, shaped like a mushroom, strangely, but, and you can also show what location you are in. The yellow arrow shows where you are currently, and the blue arrow shows your last entrance into the area. So if you press start here, we're going to see our menu. Right now we only have the wallet. Later on they're going to show us all the different weapons that we can acquire, as well as a few collectible other bags, such as the bomb bag, the quiver, etc. Right here you can save, and your options, obviously. And right here is your heart container meter. You can collect these items called heart pieces, and previously there were only 4 pieces that you had to collect, but in this game, for some reason, they had to give you 5. But every time you collect a heart piece, you collect heart pieces, and you complete a heart container, you can actually increase your health by 1, which is really nice. So there's a lot of heart pieces to collect throughout the game. I'm probably going to try and collect them all. If I can't, well, that doesn't matter. Anyway, that's been a mouthful for me. I guess this is a good place to end off, I suppose. And in the next part, we're going to go talk to those little kids, see what they want, why they're bothering us, and we will continue on with our great adventure. And I'm glad you are joining me on this ride through Hyrule, questing with Link and stuff. But yeah, this is going to be a great LP, and I'm looking forward to finishing it in the future. But for right now, this is Triforce Plus One, signing off.